So 6 years ago, we started with this idea, let's get a Christmas tree, let's get some ornaments, let's have the community involved, let's talk Christmas, let's have some fun. I never dreamed it was going to turn into this.
Home of the Innocents is so lucky and so excited to always be the beneficiaries of Jude's Jingle Tree. It is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and it's so unique to the community that we really appreciate getting that kind of outpouring of support, making sure that all of the trees that we have for our residents are fully loaded with different ornaments and making sure that the donations are going to good use.
He embraces the holiday spirit. He's in a mood, and it's infectious. It spreads to me, it spreads to Candace, and it spreads to the community. When he gets on there with these goofy elf slippers on, people absolutely love it. Now, you might chuckle, but it makes you smile.
He has coats and outfits for like every season. He's got green coats and red coats. He just gets into the holiday spirit.
He loves holidays, all holidays. And even at his house, he goes big for Christmas. So he wanted to do something big at work. That's how Jingle Tree got started. I mean, he's like Clark Griswold in real life. He picks out the tree himself. He cuts down the tree himself. He's under it with his saw.
He went up to a tree farm and harvested this tree and brought it into the station. And we were like, what are you doing with this tree? And he says, well, the weather guardian just needs a tree.
And he said, hey, I want to put up this tree, and people could send in ornaments, and we were brainstorming some ideas.
He was like, you know, we can do better with this. There's got to be a section of the population that we can help.
So we were brainstorming, okay, what can we do? And he really wanted to do something that would help kids.
And it was a pretty quick decision. It was like, okay, good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give these ornaments to the Home of the Innocents, and that's really how it came about.
We didn't know the first year how that would go over. He just thought, let's do this thing, let's include our viewers. I don't know if anybody's gonna send us anything.
Then all of a sudden, people would send in ornaments and these heartfelt notes, and then they would send in checks, and then they would send in cash. And we're like, oh my goodness.
I think it's amazing how Jingle Tree has grown over the years that we've done it, and that's really all from Jude's enthusiasm.
But what people don't see is how many ornaments come in boxes every day through the mail service.
He comes in early in the morning, like hours early. We get there at 3:30 in the morning. I don't know what time he gets there, 2 o'clock in the morning. He has probably 20 boxes lined up, and he is preparing all of those ornaments and those handwritten notes.
That's where he loves and puts all of his energy in, because he knows that all of this money and energy is going to a great cause.
And just like Clark Griswold, he wants it to be bigger and better every year. We've had to wire that thing to the building so that the wind doesn't blow it over.
Well, last year's tree was so big. I mean, it was the biggest one we've ever had.
We just keep filling it up, and our viewers have been amazing.
You look where we started and how excited we were year one and year two, and then you fast forward several years later to $100,000. It's incredible.
I think it also goes to show that if you're passionate about something, you take this little tiny idea, and the first year it does one thing, and you just stay at it, and then you really, over time, and look at the huge impact he's made. It's pretty incredible.
I can't think of anybody more deserving than Jude.
I'm so proud of what he's done for the organization and the mission of Home of the Innocents.
Jude promoted this and really took this to the finish line. And with such a dedication to our organization, we knew that Jude was the perfect person to receive the Hero for the Home Award this year.
In my wildest dreams, think that we'd have $100,000 or more. $105,000? Really?
Magical.
It's the best. Really is. I mean, you hear people say it's the best Christmas ever. This is the best Christmas ever. Look at it.